YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today is my last archery practice before I start elk hunting. This year I am hunting over-the-counter public land elk in Utah. And I'm so excited. I cannot wait. But right now, I am shooting my bow for, I don't want to say the last time, but this is one of the last full archery practices that I will have before I actually start hunting. So my bow is all set up. I've got her sighted in. I have my broadheads all in my quiver. I am so ready to go. But when I was practicing the other day, I noticed something majorly wrong with my setup, and I want to show you guys and I want to talk to you about it because it's something that is easily overlooked that may be going on with you guys that I just want to bring some attention to. So before we jump into all of the archery fun, this video is sponsored by Hunter Specialties. And because I'm prepping for elk, I want to show you a couple of the things by HS that I will be using specifically for elk. And then we'll jump into all the stuff. So first things first, when it comes to elk, I have this wonderful Mac Daddy call by HS. And the cool thing about this, it is a bugle and it's also a cow call, and it's very easy to use because the diaphragm is actually inside this plastic housing. So wouldn't that be awesome if I heard a bugle back right now? Next thing that I want to talk about is scent control. So scent control for elk is something that is overlooked all of the time because you're getting sweaty and nasty out in the field. But there are a couple things. If you are camping out of your truck, like we will be doing most of the time in Utah, we might do 1 or 2 backpacking overnights, but for the most part, we will be using our truck as our home base. So that's where this comes in. Every single time I leave the truck, I spray down everything with this spray. My body, my pack, everything. And this particular bottle is odorless, but I also highly recommend the Fresh Earth. The Fresh Earth just smells like dirt, and it's wonderful. Second thing, field wipes. These things can be thrown in your pack, and as you work up a sweat and get all disgusting, especially if you are backpacking, you can wipe yourself down, all those sweaty areas, and it's a lifesaver. And it works a lot better than I'm gonna call them makeup remover wipes. That isn't what they are, but you know how you can buy face wipes and things from the drugstore? Don't use those. Those have funky scents. You want to use odorless field wipes by HS. The other thing that I would add to this little spiel, real quick, before we jump in, laundry, your hunting apparel. This again is something that you do to prep before you actually go on your hunt. You can wash with a BioStrike detergent and then add Odor Shield. Odor Shield is perfect for long elk hunts when you don't have access to a laundry facility to wash the stank out of your clothes. I use it before every single hunt, not just elk. But since we're prepping for elk here, it's applicable. So, with all of that said, it's time to whip this bow out and show ya what has been going on, unbeknownst to me. Let's go. So I'm going to shoot just 1 arrow per round to really sort of up the stakes and try and make myself focus as much as possible on just this 1 arrow. Oh yeah. Oh, I let it go and I shouldn't have. That's okay, we can go look at that. It went where I released, but I was just too excited. It's about, it's like 2 inches to the right and 1 inch high. Definitely my fault. So I'm at 29 yards right now. Oh, there's a mosquito ripping me. Anyways, I warmed up at 20 and now I'm gonna shoot at 30 and I'm just gonna keep backing up 5 or 10 yards at a time. But before I do, I wanna show you what has been going on, or what I discovered the other day while I was practicing. You may have noticed that I'm not shooting with my normal release. This is a new release. I was practicing the other day and noticed something funny with this release. Now, this was a gift to me, or a hand-me-down from Nick when I started bow hunting. So this release is very old. It has seen its fair share of successful hunts and fails, misses. It's seen it all. It's been through a lot. And when I was practicing the other day, I was taking a look at the way that this thing opens and closes, the way that it actually releases. And I noticed that one of the calipers is slower to open than the other. And I think that it is a big reason why sometimes I struggle with my left and right consistency. So I'm gonna zoom you in so you can like really see this. I started using this new release, which this is just a TrueFire. Honestly, I don't know the model name, but I'll try and find it and I'll link it below. And my shots improved. Not drastically, but enough that I don't want to touch this thing again because the inconsistencies were great enough that I'm using a new one. So I think it's important to check your release, especially if you're using a standard wrist release, and especially if it's old, like mine. See that? They're very inconsistent. Now, let me show you what the new one looks like, just for a little comparison. So enough of that release talk. Get this practice session going. Nice. So that is a 34-yard shot. Alright, YouTube, that is it for this video. Everything's looking good. Things are flying good. I feel really good with this release. So it's here. It's time. This is literally what we've been waiting for all year. So good luck to those of you who will be out hunting elk with your bow. This time of year really doesn't get any sweeter. So that's it, you guys. I hope this video also helped some of you. Check those releases. And that's it. I will see you in the next one.